There are many things men and women fear in life. My top three, or at the very least, would be in the top 10, would have to probably be women, talking to minorities that can't speak English, and for 100%, it would be pooping on a plane. Now, I have been on planes a number of times in my life. So much so that you could even say that I've developed a possible delusion in the fact that I could even fly a plane. Let's just say, hypothetically, the cabin lost some pressure, the pilot's wiener fell off, he bled out and died. I would like to think that I'd be like, you know what? Give me the stick. You know? Let me ride this fucker down. In my head, I felt like I could do that, but in reality, I'd fucking nosedive into the dirt like an idiot. However, regardless of my plane flying fantasies, today we are talking about a man who threw caution to the wind and thought it'd be a good idea to shit while on a plane ride. Now, before I expand on this story and how and why this man, after using the restroom, was humiliated and then arrested, I do feel like I have to defend myself on why I do not like pooping on a plane. I know some of you may call me dumb, silly, childish, maybe even so far as calling me a goofy goober, but I feel like instinctively, it feels really fucking dangerous to be taking a shit in a small, encompassing space, thousands of feet up in the air, surrounded by, what, at least 50 some odd people, and God forbid you have a 22 load in your colon and you're gonna unleash it on that poor fucking toilet. Because the shit's gonna be, it's still gonna be in there. It's like the plane has a hatch that opens up and just lets the shit out. It's sitting in there. So as soon as you open the cabinet door, that stank is gonna run through like COVID through the United States, okay? And everyone's gonna smell it. And the worst part of all, they're all gonna know it's you. So I feel like that's a pretty good defense on my part on why I don't feel like it's a good idea to be taking a shit on a plane. But regardless of my insecurities, today we are talking about a man named Yisrael Lieb, who is a New Jersey man who currently is filing a federal lawsuit against the United States Airlines and the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. The incident took place on January 28th, in which the plane was flying from Tulum, Mexico to Houston, I assume Texas, okay? Even though it's a New Jersey man, don't fucking... During this flight, Yusuf felt a little bit of a ooh in his colon, and he thought it'd be a good idea to fucking let it loose in the restroom. And like any main character in a story who faces conflict, this conflict that our boy Yisrael was facing was constipation, in which he sat in this poor tiny ass bathroom for 20 minutes. He took so long, in fact, that the flight attendant eventually woke up his traveling companion, Jacob, to ask him to go check on him, to which Yisrael said, "Hey, I'm dying in here. Give me a little bit of space." However, the flight attendant was not fucking having it at all. I say that because 10 minutes later, apparently, the flight attendant told the pilot, "Hey, we got a guy in the laboratory and he's not coming out." And the pilot got so pissed, he went to the bathroom, broke open the door while poor Israel was fucking letting it loose, pants down, willy out, and drug his ass out in front of everyone. Which I can't even imagine as a pilot, your flight attendant comes up to you like, "Hey, we got a guy, he's in the laboratory, he says he's constipated, but it's been like 30 minutes. I feel like any like normal pilot would have been like, "Yeah, well, if nothing's seems awry, let him continue on." But dude, this guy was like, "Nah, get him the fuck out of there. No one shits on my plane, gets away with it." And mind you, it wasn't like he broke in the door saying, "Hey, what's going on? You have to get up, pull your pants up, come on, you know, put the willy away, zip up the colon, get back to your seat, put the seatbelt on, you know, the signs on. Can't you read?" Literally, he let this man have no time. He broke in, grabbed the guy using the shitter, drug him out, pants down, ass out, in front of all the passengers on the plane. Like, I can't imagine. Fucking dude, listen. We've all had issues shitting, right? The pain, the suffering. You know, I've had times where I rip my shirt off and pray to God, okay? Do a little Hail Mary. So I can't imagine being thousands of feet in the air, sweating like a pig, and the pilot comes in, beats your ass, and drags you out. That's a little... Oof. Now, not only would it be embarrassing enough for this to happen to any man, as soon as the plane landed, both my boy Yisrael and his passenger were confronted by Customs and Border Protection officers and were led away off the plane through the airport in handcuffs. To which, when asked about their reasoning for being here, CBP officials later kind of released a little statement saying, "Hey, we got a report of a disturbance on a plane. and that's all they would give us. To which would beg the question, if they were called to the scene due to a disturbance, then then the pilot not only fucking drugged this poor guy out, humiliated him, then was so fucking pissed. He then was like, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm gonna fuck his day up just a little bit more. Call him up. I want Customs and Border Protection officers. Like, what a fucking vindictive cunt. My God, dude. A side note, too. His buddy Jacob Sebag, Sebbag, poor guy. Guy had no fucking clue. Just, it says right here in the report, he was asleep when the flight attendant said, hey, your guy's still trapped in the toilet. Did he fall in? Go check on him initially. He checked on him, went back to his seat. His buddy gets berated. The officers show up, arrest Yusrael, and then you get arrested too? That's fucked, dude. What a vindictive asshole this pilot must have been. He must not. Yeah, by the way, P.S. This guy was Jewish. I don't know why they included that in the thing. I can't find a photo of the guy anywhere, so I don't know. Maybe, hey, you know what? Perhaps the pilot was, what do you call them when they don't like Jews? Jewist? Jewishist? Palestinian? Anyway, now there is a silver lining, okay? United Airlines did state, actually, that they rebooked them on a flight the following day with no cost, but they were forced to cover the expense of an overnight hotel and meals. Dude, it's fucking ridiculous how airlines, even after you get your ass fucking drugged out of a restroom without consent, you still have to fucking pay for your hotel and your food. That's fucking crazy. Which just supports the facts that airlines fucking suck. You can have your dick blown off, your eye gouged out, and your booty hole tickled by a man named Tyrone who's 6'7", and they'd still be like, yeah, we'll give you a red-eye flight, we'll throw in some peanuts, but we can't give you a hotel. Sorry, sir. Medical expenses? Medical expenses? How bad was your booty hole played with, you know? Like, that's how fucking evil these companies are, I feel like. Why are they always such fucking assholes? Anyway, I'm going off tangent. I will say that there's a claim that Yusrael does make, saying that one of the officers said something along the lines of, like, this isn't country or state, we are homeland, you have no rights, which I know we live in a time that, like, Jews kind of get dicked on for kind of, like, beating life, essentially, and owning everything. From what I've heard, I don't know. I don't look into the fucking information. Look at me. Think I give a fuck? Anyway, there is no photo of what this guy looks like, so I don't know if he's rocking the default skin or he's going incognito mode, so I can't attest to the claims or the validity of these claims. That's about all for this one for today. I haven't been able to find any more information. It just happened a couple hours ago. It does say the lawsuit does seek damages for both passengers being humiliated, discriminated against, and unlawful treatment by both airline and federal authorities. So yeah, that's about it. That was a cool little story to kind of share with y'all. But without further ado, that'd be all for me. See you boys. Peace.